Welcome back to my channel, and yes, in this video I'll be talking about why our feet matter. Welcome back to my channel. Before I get into the detail of our feet matter, if you are new here, if you haven't already done so, please do click on that subscribe button and hit the like. It really does help this channel. So let's crack on about our feet matter. I've just come back from a nice easy half marathon distance. It was about 21.2 kilometers, 21.3. It was 13 point something miles, 13.1 point whatever miles. And we get back, and often we do the usual stuff for recovery in terms of food, drink, and all that type of stuff. But what do we do about our feet? What do we do about our feet? Because it doesn't matter what we do in terms of our running shoes and all that type of stuff. If we're not looking after our feet, what do we do? So let me go through what I do after a run and how I look after my feet. And maybe that'll help you with your feet. So helping our feet, because our feet matter. So one of the first things I do after I've taken my shoes off, I'll put my feet in some nice flip-flop sandals, whatever you call them in different countries, but all brands are good. So just a sandal to let the feet breathe and relax after having been confined in your running shoes. And I'm sure you've all got comfy running shoes, but it's great to let the feet out, let the feet wiggle and get some air. So whilst I'm letting my feet breathe a little, I then go and get into the kitchen. Bit of hydration. Ooh, yes. I always put it in the fridge. That's about a litres worth. And then I'll drop one of these in. So whilst that tablet is dissolving in my bottle, I then get hold of, I think we're all familiar with foam rolling, so you might recognize one of these. Foam rolling, great for the legs, muscles and all that. But how many of you have seen one of these? Same company that does that particular foam roller, but this is for my feet. Yes, that's right. Do you want to see what I do with them? Anyway, let's show you what I do with these. So I'm just standing here and literally rolling my foot along the base of the foot, along the top of that little roller, and just giving it a nice firm pressure, just my own body weight and pressing on it. Nothing too extreme, and oh, it feels so good. And basically I'm just getting the blood flow back into the base of the feet, similar to when you foam roll in your muscles, your leg muscles, and it does feel oh so good. So I'll do about a minute or so on one foot, and then I'll swap over and do a minute or so on the other foot. And oh, it feels so good. And if you feel like multitasking while it's foam rolling, you can do the old drinky poos. I wouldn't recommend it normally, because me being a bloke, I can only do one thing at one time. So that's quite challenging, because I'm actually doing three things. Right now I'm doing two things at one time, and that's difficult enough because I'm filming with you whilst rolling the feet down there. And then drinking that, well, that's a third. It's almost like juggling. I will then do a series of stretches, stretching out legs. Get the muscles going, get that blood flowing. And then once I've done all of those, there's a whole series. It takes about 10-15 minutes of that. And then I'll do once I've had a bit of food and drink, I'll do my piece de resistance. But before my piece de resistance, yes, I know you can't wait, shower time. I want to get properly cleaned up all over before my final piece de resistance. I bet you can't wait. So once showered and all cleaned up, yes, Yes, you guessed it. We're now coming to our piece de resistance. Yes, where I sit in a nice comfy chair and you might hear some bubbles in a few moments. Yes. Ooh, nice comfy seat. Oh. So have you seen what I've got there? Yes, I've got a foot spa. So literally with me flip-flops on, having showered, I just place them in. This feels oh so good. Just nice warm water. I've put in some little extra foot soak salt. So what I've got in here is a tea tree oil foot soak. It's Australian tea tree oil, and apparently this is a natural therapy ingredients to help me with the Epsom salts. So it's Epsom salts with tea tree oil to help with my fungal toenails that I've got there, because I've got to look after my feet. So whilst it's really nice just like this, it is really good. There are other options on here that you can set the spa on and bubbles, and I will do that, but let me show you whilst I'm doing all this. In fact, let's get it going. There you go. So I'm putting the vibration on, bit of bubbles. Oh, here we go. Oh yes. So I've got the bubbles and heat going on. So, and then I can do the one that does all the vibrations, bubbles, heat and everything. So whilst that's going on, I let my feet relax for about 20 minutes. Here I have my cup of tea, Kit Kat. Yes, other brands are available. Have a break, have a Kit Kat, and then I might even have a read of this good book. So yes, I think you've seen that book a few times, so I can have a little relaxation. Or if you're that way inclined, you can watch a bit of a movie or whatever, but I can just sit here, relax, and let my feet enjoy what it deserves. Yeah, we need, you know, our feet. It's important that we look after our feet. Yeah, there's so many things and talks about shoes and stuff, but don't actually talk about the basics of looking after our feet, you know. And I'm sure some of you, maybe pedicures or whatever, it's great. Look after our feet. For me, the bubbles are oh so good. And yeah, our feet matter, your feet matter. Leave some comments below what you do to look after your feet. Or for a lot of people, I think, especially with the lunchtime runs in their offices or work, is literally they finish a run, take shoes off, they may have had a shower, and then they just go straight to work. Now for me, obviously I'll try and work my routine around so I can do this. It's not after every run. I got to stress, today's was a half marathon distance, so it's not after everyone, but I do try and enjoy it when I have time to do it as much as I can throughout the week. So I hope you've enjoyed this, found it useful, informative in some way, and maybe even entertaining. So give it that thumbs up, and as I mentioned earlier on, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you next time. Take care guys, bye bye bye. Oh, are you still there? Still there, yeah? I mean, yeah, I'm still, as I said, I'm going to have about 20 minutes of this. Bye, bye, bye.